Hey y'all, it's Friday the 8th, and wow, what a week it's been. I'm glad this one's almost over, huh? At least for the work week. Um, See, for writing today, I'm going to probably finish up Cleo and Petra's short story. I have about 975 words that I wanted to do to hit my 10K. It's going to be over that because I have about 2 pages left, and I usually write about 1,000 words for those 2 pages for her short story. So that one is going to be done. So that'll be number 3 for the year of 10. And I can get to work on probably Crimson Rose on Monday. So that'll be story 4 of 10. So awesome. I'm about halfway through my self-editing for Kira's lit RPG story. And I need to finish that and print that off and give it to the reader because it's got to go to the editor for February. So, and she's going to send me, hopefully, my books back next week. So that's it for Friday, and then after that, I'm done to except for maybe self-editing over the weekend. I'm not going to do any more writing. I hit my 4,000 to 5,000 words, so that'll be the end of for my writing until Monday. I was asked a question yesterday on Instagram that had me thinking. So she asked me, what was one of the hardest struggles that you've had as a writer? And I think I'm going to expand on that a little bit today. So I know a year ago I probably would have said it would be finding an editor. Because the first editor that I worked with, I've talked about this before, but I'm going to go back to it because it's been a while, probably about a year. She wanted me to chop so much of my stories and remove all the swearing and the sex. And she basically wanted me to turn my stories into wholesome Christian stories that she preferred to read, because from one of my understandings, she was a former editor for a Christian publishing house. So, and I mean, I have no problems with people who prefer clean stories, but that's just not how I was writing at the time. So, and it's not how I still write. So I think I ate the cost for the one book that she did, because she told me that if she wanted to continue with me, she needed to charge me more money, and it was going to be like an extra $100. So I ended our relationship with that one. Second one that I had, we just didn't see personality crashes, so I didn't finish with that one. The one story that she did edit they did edit is still out there, but I'm not gonna fix it, and I don't have the original. So, and then I moved on to another one that I found on one of my indie boards, and she helped me with a couple, but then COVID came, and she just got overwhelmed, so we ended that relationship. And then I found the one that I have been using on Fiverr, and she's basically edited almost, I think, about 20 of my stories now, maybe more. But she has a lighter touch, and she makes sure that my stories end up as mine instead of her stories. And I appreciate everything she does for them. I mean, she's basically cleaned up all of my backlists except for the 4 that we have remaining. So yeah, I guess for last year that would have been my biggest struggle, was trying to find an editor. And hopefully her and I will work together for a while. Now I'm going to say it's marketing, because I've cleaned up my stories, except for, like I said, except for the 4, and those will be cleaned up this year. And it's trying to get people to know that I have them out there. So I guess, yeah, my biggest hurdle now is marketing. It's not easy. I mean, you're competing with other indies who are making 4, 5, 6 figures more than I am. I don't even make close to anything that they make at this point. And you're also competing with the trade publishing houses who also dump money into all of the ads. So, it's not easy, even doing paid marketing. There are some free ones that I have. I use a mailing list. And so I'm going to try. And with me being disabled, I dumped all of my income back into fixing my old books. So this is probably the first year where I can really spend money on marketing that I'm not going to be worried about do I have enough of it compared to paying for editing and ads? So it's kind of nice to be able to actually spend some extra money on paid editing or paid marketing. I was never somebody that really has problems coming up with stories. I always, I hear people that they're struggling with well, I don't know what to do with this story, or I can't write today. It's not something that I have an issue with. Actually, I have so many stories in my head. It's finding the time to get them all written. So that's why I tend to do more of a rapid release throughout the year. So yeah, I guess to answer that question right now, my biggest struggle is trying to get people to know that I have books and stories. But the more of them you put out, the easier it is to do that, because you can shift around different ads and see what does this one work, or maybe we'll try this one compared to people that have a lesser amount of books and who are not as well established. And I don't even consider myself really established. I know people who have been doing this a lot longer than I have, and like I said, but they're making more money than I have, a better income than I've ever dreamed. But I can't complain about the income that I made. For somebody who's never held a job in his life because of his health issues and having kidney stones and being operated on and being in and out of the hospital every 6 months for years, and then all this other stuff that's gone along with it, just to have some money that's mine is the most awesome feeling in the world. So I guess that answers this question. This video is getting pretty long. If anybody ever wants to ask me questions, because like I said, this is going to be my 4th year of doing this, and I pretty much learned certain things, and when I don't know, I read about, because other authors are talking about it all the time. So I'm always willing to answer questions if somebody has something they want me to answer. So I'll just throw that out as there as an offer. All right, I'm going to take off for the day, and it'd be kind of nice to have a relaxing weekend. I'm probably going to play Warcraft and finish the self-editing and do reading. So I guess that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow, probably with a really short video, because I'm not going to be doing much work. So, if you want to subscribe, I always appreciate the activity, because it helps YouTube know that I exist. And I will be out of here. So see ya.